Okay. Awesome. All right. So we have hit 80 people. We're about to start now. So let me introduce you guys to this one speaker who is very, very amazing in presenting this platform to everybody. You're a new user or old user, you'll never get bored of his presentation. So he is actually a seasoned entrepreneur with over 20 years of business experience across Singapore, Taiwan, and China. So his strategic insight earned him an appointment as the brand marketing and sales training consultant for the Asia Pacific region, where he rolled out of impactful strategies and training programs across 6 countries. So he has highly receptive towards financial innovations. He is also a passionate trader with extensive hand-on experience in equities, cryptocurrencies, and also Forex. Now, in this session, he's going to share a lot deeper in our Maxima model, revealing how it works and helps individual to achieve a stable, scalable, and smart passive income. So let us welcome Fred from Singapore.
Hi, Regine. Good evening. Good evening to all. You
Oh,
hear me
Fred, we
well?
cannot hear you.
Can you hear me?
Or is it me?
Yes, yes, loud and clear.
Hey, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh, sorry. I think it's me.
Right,
All
good
right.
evening. Thank you, Regine, for hosting the Zoom tonight, and thank you, Maxima, for inviting me to share some information, right, about this platform this evening, right? So, without further ado, so let me just bring up the presentation slides. Okay, cool. Now, once again, good afternoon, good evening to everyone, depending on which part of the world you are in. My name is Fred. I am residing in Singapore. Hey, as Regine has given you the introduction, I am a business entrepreneur. Yes, I'm still running a business myself. Okay, and of course, being an entrepreneur, we have to accept business risk. Okay, because business can be successful and business can be a failure as well, right? So when we put up our capital, let's say we throw in a $200,000-300,000 as a business startup. Well, if it goes on well, that's wonderful, blessings. But if it fail, it may end up I may lose more than my capital of 300,000, right? Because some failed business may lead an entrepreneur to bankruptcy as well. So as an entrepreneur, okay, I am also very open to the financial investment of financial tools. Right, I'm a strong believer and an action taker, right, in terms of investment. Business makes me money. Investment grows my money, right? So if I were to put in, say, the same amount of investment capital, like my business, the example I use is 300,000. Be it I invest in stock, bond, crypto, forex, or whichever financial tools, right? In the worst situation, my loss is the 300,000, right? Unlike a business failure, right? So why am I mentioning this is because, right, whatever profits opportunity that we are looking, it is very important for us to manage risk. So tonight I'll be sharing with you a Forex as a vehicle and a trading app as a tool. Okay. I have a motto, right, as you can see here, introducing the Maxima Go USD trading app. You can only win, draw, but never lose, right? A very bold statement, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Of course, with this bold statement, some of you may say, wow, and some of you may say, how can that be possible, right? Now, before I move on with the agenda and contents tonight, I have a request for all of you. If possible, please get a pen or pencil, and a piece of paper, right? Pen down some numbers that later I'm asking you to do so. Okay, do some simple calculation, right, with a calculator. Okay, and that is important for you to understand whether what I said, okay, you can only win, draw, but never lose, right? Okay, so to have a quick start, the vehicle that we are in is Forex. Very simple. Why choose Forex is because it is the closest business to money, because it's trading money. Forex trades one currency with the other currency, okay, working on the shift of value to make a profit out of the two currencies. It is just like when we go for holiday, we change our local currency to a foreign currency with a money changer. What does the money changer makes from this exchange? The price difference. Right? So apart from a currency with another currency, the Forex also trades gold with US dollar, and which what we are doing to, with this tool. Okay. Now, do take note that when we talk about Forex trading, gold and US dollar, XAU represents the gold, right? USD, of course, is the US dollar. One standard trading lot of gold trading size represent 1 ounce of gold. So do take note of this jargon, all right? Lot size, okay, which means 1 ounce of gold. The second thing that we need to understand a little about Forex trading is the term called leveraging. So leveraging is simple. What does it mean? You use a current position, enlarge it, okay, to a bigger value, and you start to benefit from that. Now, I have a table over here, as you can see, right? The example is $1 million. So if I were to buy $1 million property, the leverage is 1 to 1. Okay. Means I'm using $1 million net, right, to buy this property. If I were to sell this at 1.1 million, it means I make a 10% profit, which is 100,000. However, if I'm able to leverage 1 to 10, means I'm only coming out with $100,000 cash out front, be it down payment, okay, and then I leverage a 900,000, be it loan or whatever, okay, and I sell the unit for 1.1 million, okay, I still make 100,000, but because my cash out front is 100,000, you realize my percentage is 100% in profits. Okay, so if we understand this, okay, this is leverage. So take note, okay, I use an example. Your capital is 10,000. Your goal is to make 10% out of this 10,000. It means your goal is to make up $1,000 out of this 10,000. You leverage your capital 1 to 100 times, means 10,000 times 100. Now you have $1 million as your capital. However, your goal is still make $1,000. Okay, so with a leverage from 10,000 to $1 million, you only want to make 1,000. That means it's 0.1% and not 10%. So, ladies and gentlemen, would it be easier for you to make a 0.1% return or a 10% return using the same effort? Of course, 0.1, right? So leveraging helps to fulfill the goal of making $1,000 profit easier. Like I mentioned before about risk, before we talk about profit, we must look into risk, especially in the volatile financial market. The risk management, okay, is always very important. Over leveraging, over trading, reluctance to cut loss, okay, are all common pitfalls for traders or for clients to lose money. Now, you need to adopt discipline, maintaining smaller position size, okay, consistently using stop loss orders to prevent losses or massive losses. Risk management solutions prevent over trading. It means you do not open too many trades at the same time. And that is one of the management that this trading app that we are going to share with you will have. Prevent over leveraging. This is also another management that the app will have for us, that the leveraging will depend on the capital that we have. Prevent holding to losing positions. Many a times when we do trading, be it stocks, crypto, or Forex, when the market turns against us, we are hoping that the market will turn back to our favor. But unfortunately, it doesn't. So end up, we are holding to the losing positions. And if we open too many trades, we are holding too many losing positions. So allow me to share with you the Maxima trading app, a very, very simple 5 simple steps to make profit with no losses. Again, a very bold statement. Now, step 1, click on the Maxima app as you can see on the screen. Yeah. Okay. So you download the app, you click on the Maxima app icon. And what do it brings you to? Okay, it will brings you to the next page. And what do? Click on the DAPP. It brings you to the third page. Click on FX 2.0. And you click on it, click on trade. It will brings you to the last page, which is the live market, the trend. All right, you can see the chart, okay, of the gold price live. Okay, so now it's your decision to click on buy or sell. That is your decision. 5 simple steps. Okay. Now, allow me to explain to you how these apps actually work. The moment you activate your account, you will have 2 accounts. One is called account A, the other is called account B. I would like to use a 10,000 as a capital for illustration. Easy calculation because it's net amount. So since you have 2 accounts, you have to split the 10,000 into 2, A and B, 5,000 each. There will be a monthly hedging fees deducted from the account A automatically when you start trading. Allow me to explain to you a little bit about this hedging fees. It's a monthly subscription. Okay, now first, I'm using 10,000 as an example. So 5,000 in account A, 5,000 in account B. And I mentioned early on, lot size, right? An ounce of gold. So based on 10,000 capital, the trading lot size for account A is 0.4. Ladies and gentlemen, those who have a pen and a paper, write down account A 0.4 lot. Okay, and account B will be 0.35 lot. And this is fixed, right? So the lot size has to go with your capital. So it will not be over leveraged. Point 3, monthly hedging fees are fixed. Okay, according to 10,000, it will be $400 a month. So if mine is a 5,000, it will be $200. Point 4, whenever B wins and A loss, a hedging subsidy is paid to the client. For the 10,000 amount capital, the subsidy paid will be $66 and it's fixed. 5, Forex bonus, right? It's a performance-based bonus for consistent 48% account B win, maintain same trading capital over 12 months. Okay, on the 30th month, you will get 50% of your capital as a performance-based bonus. Number 6, $18 approximate. In every B win, client profit is $18 for a $10,000 capital account. Now, of course, capital below 2005 is classified as a trial account, which you can trade for 3 months as a trial. Now, your profits is kept at 10% of your capital. So should you put in $1,000, right, your cap profit made will be 10%, which is $100. Right? Now, Maxima trading strategies. Number one, the trading lot size is based on your capital, right? So just now I mentioned a 10,000 capital, you'll be 0.4 for A and 0.35 for B. One trade at a time. To maintain risk effectiveness, the app only allows you to do one trade at a time. If you have an existing trade, you are not able to open the next trade. The message will prompt you, right? You have an open position. You have to wait for this position to close before you can open the next. So that is to prevent over trading. Number three, program take profit and stop loss. All the take profit and stop loss are set automatically when the orders are open. Okay, so this is to prevent greed. Okay, when it makes money, I hope that you'll make more, but end up it turns down and end up from profit it becomes loss. So you will take profit when it hit the setup mark, and you will cut loss. Okay, when it touched the stop loss point. Hedging position. It is a countering positions in account A against account B trade. For example, if B buys, A will sell. If B sells, A will buy. So it is like an insurance policy for investment aiming to minimize the loss, okay, because of the adverse market movement. Now, let us move on to the real process. Account B, trades on international Forex platform. Clients trades in account B only. So ladies and gentlemen, you make decisions on account B, right? Now, client decides to trade long, which is buy, or you can decide to short the market to sell. Okay. The system will open a countering positions, hedging positions against account B. And Maxima internal platform hedging account is your account A. In other words, you have $5,000 in account B trading against the international platform. You buy or you sell. Whatever you buy or you sell, account A, which is Maxima, will have another open positions. Okay. So take note of this, right? So B at 0.35 and A at 0.4. Due to the different lot size, account B gains will be smaller than account B losses when B wins and A loss. Okay. So for example, you decide to buy in account B, right? And account A will open the positions to sell. Now, your trade move up, okay? And then you make money, okay? But you realize your bet size is 0.35 and the sell size is 0.4. So you actually win lesser than you lost, right? So, however, when we lost money to Maxima in account A, Maxima will give us a rebate. How much is that rebate? If you can remember from that chart, it's $66 for a $10,000 account in my illustration. So with that 66 subsidy, with that win in B, less the loss in A, you actually make a profit approximately $18. So ladies and gentlemen, take note of this. With account B win, client, which is you and me, we makes a profit. B wins, we makes a profit, right? So let us show you some real calculation. That is where your pen and pencil will comes in. Account B, 0.35, win 261.1. Jot down 261.1 plus right? Now, let's take a look at account A, 0.4 lot, right? Loss, 300. So now you realize you make 261, you lost 300. It's a deficit. But with the subsidy of 66, it becomes positive, 27.1. Whenever we had a win in B account, there will be a 20% deduction for profit sharing pool. Okay, and there is also a fee of 280 for the $10,000 capital account. Yep, trading fee 280. When you take off everything, it's 18.88. So when we win in account B, profit in this calculation is 18.88 positive. Now there's a disclaimer. Trading profits will vary in every trade because you don't close exactly at that price, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. So now we understand we win in B, we have a profit. Now what happened if we lost in B, but we win in A? Ladies and gentlemen, same situation. We buy, okay, right, and then A will do a sell, right? Now, Max, we lost in B. We win against A. We lost to the market, we win Maxima. Okay, Maxima pays us, okay, and use the winnings to offset the loss that we have in account B. But you realize that the lot size in A is 0.4. The lot size in B is 0.35. Okay, so the winning from A is higher than the loss in B. The balance credit back to Maxima, not the client. Okay, so literally the client do not lose money when they lost in B. So I call it draw. So ladies and gentlemen, let us go into some calculation. These are real live account. Okay, so you can see in account B, 0.35, write down, okay, 221.9, loss. Account A, 0.4, win, 240. So 240 minus 221.9 is a positive. Less the fees is still 1530. Okay, so there's no losses. Okay. However, the difference between this winning, it belongs to Maxima, it is not going back to the client. So am I right to say that the client do not lose when they lost in account B? Okay, do take note, the hedging payout in account A is capped at 6 win daily to cover the loss in account B. The trading account will be suspended for the day, okay, if you hit 6A wins, okay, or 6B loss. Okay, it will be reinstated the next day cycle, UTC plus 0, right, which is midnight to 2359. So you're talking about Singapore, Malaysia time, GMT is plus 8, so it'll be 8 a.m. to 7:59 a.m. Right. Any unused quota for daily A trades, okay, will automatically carry forward to the next cycle. Example, today I did some trades and I have 6 B wins and I only have 2 A wins. I did 8 trades a day. So my quota is 6 A wins. I only use up 2. So I have 4. And this 4 will carry forward to tomorrow. With my new 6 A's tomorrow, I have 10 A's, right? Win quota for the next day. So this is what the 6A cap is all about. Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, as you have looked into your own calculations, which I mentioned to you earlier on, you realize, okay, that based on the illustration I gave you, if we say that we do 8 trades a day over 22 trading days, Forex doesn't trade every day, they trade on weekdays and 22 trading days. So the total will be 176 trades in this example. Based on the 45% probability, that means I'm saying that, right, we only have a 45% win in B, but 55% win in A, right? So it will be 97 and 79 over A and B accounts. So B accounts win 79 based on 18.88 example times 79, you'll be 1491.52. We have to less the hedging fee, subscription fee 400. So it will be a 10.91 ROI in a month in this example. However, your profit will increase if you make more trades and achieve more wins in account B than in account A. Ladies and gentlemen, think about that. Do you agree with this statement? All right. I will show you another example. Same example, 8 trades a day, 22 days, 176 trades. But now I change the probability. I put it 45A and 55% to B, means 97 B wins and 79 A wins. In that case, in this case, 1888 times 97, you get 1831 less 400, 1431. So it's 14.31. So this statement is correct. I'll show you another illustration. So now I increase my trades to 12 trades a day from 8 trades over 22 days. So I do a 264 trades. Now my percentage, I'll do 50-50 because I've increased the number of trades. So I do it 50-50, 132 and 132. Okay, so 1888 times 132, 2492, less 400, 20% in ROI, almost 21. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, do you agree with me with my bold statement? Account B win, you make a profit. Account B loss, you draw. So you can only win, you can draw, but you never lose. Yes. So for those friends who are online, okay, if you agree to this statement, can you show me, type in a 2, okay, or 222 or whatever, right? If you agree with this, give me a 2, please. Yeah. Thank you for all those who have replied, okay, right? Because why I ask you to take a pen, why I ask you to take a paper, is because I want to show you the bold statement that I make actually valid. Okay, so by using this trading app, ladies and gentlemen, you don't lose. Okay, you either win or you draw. The trades are with CBCX and our LP provider. CBCX is established in 2010. They have office in London, South Africa, and Mauritius. Okay. In April 2025, CBCX was awarded the prestigious Best Liquidity Provider by Brokers View. Okay. And all our Maxima trades are transacted in CBCX. They can be tracked and traced using your FX order number in the Forex 7 apps. Okay. Next thing that I would like to share with you is some real results from our clients. On the left, you can see that is from 5th May to 5th June. The capital is 10,400. Obviously, this client put in an extra 400 for the hedging fee, so it will not affect his total 10,000 capital. So over the 1 month, he gets 37.69, right? So this next one is for about 2 months. And the capital is 5,200 and he gets a 69.92 over 2 months. So ladies and gentlemen, for me to share with you, you can look at a very conservative from 10 to 15%, very, very conservative that you will sure be able to make it. 20 is also possible. Well, why 30 and 69 over 2 months is because the market volatility in the month of April, in the month of May, all right? Thanks to Mr. Donald Trump, all right, with the tariff statements that he made online, okay, and created a very big movement in the gold market. Thank you very much. So those who trade like me in the month of April, okay, I had 40%. And in the month of May, I have 30%. So over the past 3 months, I have about coming to 80%, averaging about 40% a month, right? Of course, by doing trading, we need to monitor. So the question asked is, how do I know that the trade is auto close, be it stop loss or take profit. Simple. Please download a bot in your Telegram. This is our Maxima tool. It's a Telegram notification board. Right? Once your trade close, they will send you a message. They will send you a message. Okay. So after receiving the message, it reads your order, this number has been closed. Please log in to check it out. So you log in to FX 2.0. Okay. You will take a look. Do you make or do you draw? Right? And then you can open the next trade. Remember, you are only allowed to do one trade at a time. So some important reminders, all across are in USDT. Okay, capital has no locking period, ladies and gentlemen. So that means if you put in your money today, a few days later, a week or month later, you want to take out and close it, you are allowed to do so. Okay, so but one reminder over here, or one advice I have for you, because there is a cost involved, which is the hedging fee. So please do start trading and make sure the next 2 days or 3 days of trading, you are able to recover your hedging fee before you decide to exit the program or exit the app. Okay. If not, okay, I do not want anyone to lose money because not of trading, because you have paid for the hedging fee. Okay, so we have to maintain the account A and account B. Okay, so 5,000 and 5,000. Why? Because if you keep on winning in account B, your account A 5,000 will get lesser and lesser, but your account B will get more and more, right? So you have to transfer over to make it a balance 5,000 over 5,000 so that both account can continue trading every trading day. Okay. You can have multiple accounts under one KYC, okay, but each new account needs a separate email. Withdrawal from A to Maxima wallet and then Maxima wallet to your personal crypto wallet. Okay, all this can be done on working days, ladies and gentlemen. So my advice to you, please do not do any withdrawal on Friday because we have to wait over Saturday and Sunday. Win, draw, but never lose. Thank you for all those friends who typed in a 2 just now. Maxima unique trading strategy is to help us, we are clients, to achieve victory or a tie. And we want to avoid loss. Right? So just download the app, experience the trading. Okay? How to win, draw, but never lose. Okay? So those friends who are new to Maxima, who is the first time exposed to our presentation, please ask the friend who introduced you to this Zoom tonight, okay, and ask him to guide you how to download the app, how to put in some capital, and try it out. Right? Nothing to lose because you never lose. Right? End of this month, Maxima had a global grand launch event in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Okay, on 28th of July, it's on a Monday, okay, and it's at M World Hotel, Malaysia, KL. Okay, now we have a promotion, a campaign, okay, for this event. Okay, you are able to get yourself a event ticket, okay, and a hotel room accommodation, a 2-night hotel room accommodation, or even a 300 USD reimbursement for your air travel tickets. Okay, so for more information, please ask the friend who introduced you to the Zoom tonight. Right? Okay, so thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I hope that with this presentation give you a clearer understanding. Okay, and what the bold statement that I made, win, draw, but never lose, okay, is a factual statement. Thank you so much. All right, I hand the mic back to Regina. Thank you. Good night.
Awesome presentation. So, those who are new to its Maxima, okay, if you still have questions and don't understand, please do go back to your sponsors. All right, go back to the friend that bring you over for tonight's Zoom. Okay, so without further ado, I would like to show you guys a short clip about our grand launching on the 28th. Okay, so just stay tuned.
points here. I'm not buying paper.
Okay, so I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty pumped and so excited for the 28th of July. So if you guys want to know how to get your QR code, okay, make sure to go to your sponsor, go to the friends that bring you into the Zoom call and wish them a thank you because they have brought you into another level of trading platform. Okay, that is all from us. So I will see you guys next week. All right, goodbye everyone.